Good evening to you. Only on 2, parents and teachers are concerned and worried about student safety after Emerson Elementary was forced to lock the doors. Both turning to 2 Works for You after they say they received little information from staff or officials to explain it.
2 Works for You reporter Christy Maria started asking the tough questions. Did they follow protocol? And most importantly, what's being done to make sure that something like this never happens again?
I'm concerned.
How so? Why?
I'm just going to leave it at I'm concerned.
On Monday, officials say an Emerson student pulled out a toy gun at school. TPS tells me the school became aware of the toy gun at 12:40, self-initiated a lockdown, and called campus police. TPS says campus police arrived 20 minutes later.
There was a point he did get outside, and the adults there helped escort and get the young person back inside, back in a controlled environment. And again, they reacted in a way that was in the best interest to protect that student and the students around.
According to teachers in school at the time, the toy gun was made to look like a real gun. They say they were on modified lockdown for about 20 minutes and then on full lockdown for 55. One teacher recalling, "We were in a closet for close to an hour." At what point was the student's toy gun taken away? Was it when they were outside or when they came back inside? Do you know about that?
I do not. We did get possession of it.
Eventually, someone did get the gun from the student, but Campus Police Chief Matthias Wicks says it's still unclear how or when. The school self-initiated lockdown, and teachers say the announcement went out over loudspeakers. Teachers were also notified in a text chat. TPS says it's because of the self-initiation they originally didn't know the school had gone on lockdown. After 2 days of asking questions, TPS sent a follow-up letter to parents saying procedures were followed fully. Now, when looking at the school's website, that checks out, but parents and teachers are still concerned the events point to a larger safety concern.
One of the teachers asked, what are we going to do now? You know, are we going to put up metal detectors? Are we going to have extra security? Are we going to, and they gave some suggestions and asked some questions, and the response was basically no, 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 and really hope it won't happen again. And that's what really set the teachers off. Like, that's not good enough. We need to do something else.
Shauna Mott-Wright is the vice president of Tulsa Classroom Teachers Association. She says TPS has been taking steps to address issues at the school.
TCTA has been making suggestions to the district, specifically about Emerson, and the district is starting to take those suggestions, and we appreciate that.
But a big concern remains.
I've been there quite a few times. There are no security officers at that site. One was there about a month ago for about a day. And to my knowledge, that's the extent of it, according to what I'm hearing from our teachers.
Chief Wicks says officials will talk about the situation. When I asked about student resource officers being in high schools but not elementary schools, he explained that's by design.
We don't dismiss the elementary, we just have a different approach. We really want to make sure we build relationships of trust and confidence in the young people, so as they develop through and graduate through a different age group, graduation levels, they know they have the adult support through it all.
He went on to say campus police patrol the areas at all times during the day, but don't want young children coming to a school with added fears that come with seeing a metal detector upon arrival. In Tulsa, Christy Maria, 2 Works for You.
To read the full letter from the school, log on to KJRH.com, or you can download our free 2 Works for You app. Now, scary situations like these are why we launched Project Safe Schools. If you have a school story you want us to look into, give us a call at the number on your screen or send an email to projectsafeschools@kjrh.com.